little bit of musical chairs up at the Abu Dhabi next week, but top for Afghanistan. They've been trialling as well, and they'll complement each other nicely. So many similarities up in the series. In that case, last week it was set. Let's play. Strays down the leg side. We'll start with the wide. And two.
Certainly will.
Guided away. Just the one slip in place. Gully, third in this power play. Deep backward square.
I won't be surprised if Tanzim...
Gorgeous stroke. Beautifully played. Pierces the infield and races to the rope. Slightly shorter that side as we've come right the way across the square. That will fill Ibrahim Zidran full of confidence. Good diving stop. They will get through for the single, but for me that's 3 runs out the first over. Good start for Afghanistan. Confirmation of the 2 starting 11s. Whatever the surface is, even though it's
maybe the shorter boundary, shorter hit to the leg side. Good start. We just spoke about Nasum Ahmed as a spin.
Real good run of form as well, isn't he? He was excellent, I felt, throughout the Asia Cup, and quite enjoys bowling in the power play.
Straight away take on the left arm spinner.
Fervez. Cut away, good stroke. Again pierces the infield right on top of the bounce, and there was a bit of turn to go with it, and finds 4.
Way too short. Plenty of width, plenty of time in the back. That's much better. That's a 4 to 6 meter length.
They can hit there on the offside. Probably. Instead he goes over the leg side. Great use of the feet. It's a dancing Ramanullah Gurbaz down the track. Pretty much gets to the pitch of it. Gets 4, his second, and goes to double figures.
Tamping his authority.
Siddiqullah Tal in next. Looking forward. This goes up. Mid-on fielder nestles backwards and holds on. Really good catch from Nurul Hassan Sohan, who made the diving stop in the first over.
This game, he strikes early on.
He's in at number 3 there.
Ibrahim Zidran. Whereas now you'll see 2 players who are very similar when it comes to swing inwards.
Actually needed a bit of treatment at the end of the first over. Got through it and gets the catch. Big celebrations too from Sharaful. Chip shot through the offside. It's the
reminds me a lot of Kumar Sangakkara through the offside.
Beautiful hands, doesn't he? Hard a bit early. Oh, what a take! Superb! And it's a diving Shamim Hussain, who has left Gurbaz speechless. Can't quite believe what he's just witnessed. This is an outstanding catch. The catch of the series. International. Another product of the Afghanistan under-19 system.
Boundary deliveries. Hands. Wafila Tarakel open him better by trade. But this is a different role batting at number 4.
Exceptionally strong throughout this series.
Home side got to understand the situation of the game. Slot sweep, short boundary to the leg side. End of the 4th over.
Luck on their way. Brilliant.
That is some hit. Well, if ever there was a glimpse of how good a player he is, there is one there, right there. Didn't absolutely nail it, but it's just more like a scoop in position. As long as he understands the value of it, can pull off anything. Top order once again. Very fine unit this.
That's a second good shot to pick the links and played it with confidence. You all different sorts of confidence, and he talks of victory and down that.
Bowley misses a full toss. A soft dismissal, you've got to call it that. But a tremendous strike from Saifuddin in Bangladesh. They're up in the aisles once again. The fans have come in huge numbers.
Wafila Tarakel has to walk back off.
That's the most difficult thing to do. Your occasional bowler, he's not a regular.
Sip.
Very round armish. Will not get a lot.
Tight off the ball. Yeah, winners. But he seriously is going to take this risk. Hit a couple of sixes in the last match. You gotta have to build a partnership.
You want. There's got to be a strategy up. It's a tough one for the keeper. Had more spin on that one. 4 byes, I think. Push is the call, and they in with a full length dive from Siddiq. May sound a bit archaic and boring, but seem to slow down the process of the innings. Not in the disastrous struck Afghanistan. Hassan. A great place, 5 sixes. Ball is certainly gripping and spinning.
To break the pattern coming into this game, the story works through the onside, is going to take a single. We'll have to settle commentary box, and behind with me is Parvez Maroof.
And not been given easy runs by the Bangladeshi bowlers. And something that's spoken about a lot.
Break that pattern, 2 quality batters in the middle for
Afghanistan. It's 11 being played by Afghanistan. That's because most of the time wickets been falling along. That's a good shot. Short ball picked up early to the leg side and peppers it. So the
Kubas contributing 12. Single. 2 players who play spin really well.
The 3 top order batters have fallen.
He was brilliant in the emerging Asia Cup, playing this role, anchor role, taking to provide the impetus to the innings.
4 for 18 in the halfway mark, 73 for 3, and it's time for
28. Gets it over the top on the offside, could be caught on the boundary. Yes, on the second attempt. Yes, he's done it. Saifuddin has struck again. And another set better departs. Siddiq is out for 28.
73 for 4.
The crease, one of the brightest. Airborne, brilliant fielding, continuing to maintain their tempo and intensity.
Unfortunate that Siddiq will certainly save a couple of runs each, and that man.
Again, good line, good length around the off stump.
They're building the dot deliveries here, Bangladesh.
Good shot, beautiful stroke, a delightful stroke from Darvish Asuli to pick up a
signal a no ball, which becomes a 4 and a single.
Darvish goes down the ground, will be caught, but it won't matter. 79 for 4.
Asia Cup previously, the Netherlands
into this competition, both the teams had similar pattern. Bobbed in the air, this could be caught. Azmat is gone. Rishad taking the wicket. Afghanistan continuing to bowl, continuing to lose wickets at critical juncture in the game.
It's the top edge.
Now he comes to the crease to provide that. We'll explore the area through the offside to collect the single. He's off the mark.
For that too, the settled bat of Siddiq, what Marzai had to do is bring some stability to the innings rather than taking any unnecessary risks.
1 year as well. The T20 World Cup not far away. 12 overs bowled, 82 for 5.
Sensitive.
Oh, bowling through the gate. Terrific piece of bowling this, because he knew exactly from what area to get that ball back into the stumps, and Nabi's night is out.
Oh, he's been dismissed for 1. Right-handers will challenge the inside edge as much. Rashid Khan doesn't mind which way it's going. That might be a very flat 6. Great footwork. Dances down. We'll have a boundary check here. Might be 4, might be 6. Got a such a dynamic batter and bowls. You would imagine they're going to need to get up to at least that learning times for Afghanistan. The standout has probably been Shamim Hussain. The entire history, they've only ever lost this many games.
I think for them to learn and move forward. Oh, very close to the stumps. Probably got an inside edge into the fence. Yeah.
They've experienced. Tanzim comes into the attack only twice in their history.
Quick through the look at, and maybe
Top edge, deep fine leg out there. Oh, it's another wonderful catch, and it's such an important one because Rashid Khan can be so devastating with the bat.
promising a
Dai will have to show us his wares with, and he is going to be dismissed from his very first delivery in international cricket. Didn't bat on his debut. He's had a good go at it. First period of 5 consecutive defeats if they lose. Oh, inside edge. It was so nearly 99 for 9, but the 100 will come up. And Mujib has to have a laugh and a giggle about that because he didn't know too much about how it's gone for 4, but it races to the rope. Very, very happy. Bang could have gone to an Asia Cup final, remember, but
They look physically very fit. I mean, stifling hot at times, or humid at least. Excellence in skill level.
Trying to play reverse shots, hues the field, and it's been accepted by umpire Sharjah. Afghanistan continuing to lose wickets here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
Oh, he's asked for the review.
From out to NATO. You are on screen now.
Might have just touched the bat, but I'm not sure if he...
Suli goes over the top, handsome stroke, bouncing away for 4. He's fighting along. Dervish Suli trying to provide some respectability to the total.
And these are...
Getting the ball to turn, slow through the air, also changing his line and length.
communicating to Dervish Rasuli. Watch.
Shot and pulled it majestically. It's gone for 6. Brilliant stroke from Dervish Suli.
Wow, this has been a wonderful over for Afghanistan.
Nasum once again, very impressive, 2 for 20. It's a shock-lifting delivery. Wide signal.
All the other deliveries will have to be
Right in the channel, looking to attack the stumps. He's very good at changing the pace.
Afghanistan will need to score runs again.
Crashing through the extra cover. A firm strike from Mujib. He picks up a boundary.
And just while we are talking about how good they have been in this series, Bangladesh bowlers, last 2 overs have been...
Lifts one. To the fielder at the mid-off region, not quite getting the...
And Dervish Rasul.
Slow delivery and spoons it to the man at short third. Wicket for Saifuddin. He has been outstanding today. The partnership which was flourishing has been...
32 of 29.
A lot of expectation from... Brilliant delivery. Still pleading with the umpire at the moment. Slow delivery, excellent stroke over the top of extra and away to the fence for 4.
And Mujib Zadran. Since he's changed his guard, Rais Ahmadzai, who's now the under-19 coach.
Choose the call. Single taken. He's coming back for the second. Can he get there to the first innings? From where they were, stability to the total for Afghanistan. 104. Brahim coming together, 12 and 7 respectively.
Afghanistan make it tough for Jakris, left-hander who played first contest. Like Nasum.
Even Ahmed Zai, I'm pretty sure you'll agree with me, Ramesh Bhai.
It's a series. They've been most impressive. Big shot. Is it a big shot? That's just about does it for the left-hander. Skied it in the air. Had the heart really to play that shot. There's a long-on fence fielder waiting for a miss hit, not to be. Well against spinners. That's swept. Taken the game to the...
Throwing it down for 3, 4 and 7.87.
Catch it!
Up and over the infield for 4. Quicker delivery, a little bit of width, and made use of that width.
You offer pace for these two batters and also plenty of width. You're asking for trouble. Third man.
Lovely boy, lovely boy.
Good batting by Bangladesh. Taking on Mujib.
ODI Scott. Bowler Bashir Ahmed.
Yeah, on the pads and gone for 4. They are the form opening pair for Bangladesh. Anything loose will be put away.
Yeah, freebie down the leg side, especially considering the fine leg in the circle. That's the line you want to think concerning. I think he's
not a bad start at all. Fair bit of 23 without a wicket.
As Matullah Ormatsai changes ends, Rashid Khan comes underneath it, wipes his hands and holds on. And holds his nerve. It's an excellent catch. He nearly took a world-class catch in the previous over.
And provides the breakthrough to Afghanistan.
Saif Hassan to the crease at number 3. Clever piece of bowling with the...
Bashir was bowling, came and put a wonderful...
This goes miles up again. Rashid Khan tears back after it, but it's up and over the rope. The ground that Khan made up. Quite remarkable.
6.
Face off very clever. Tanzim. Speed
Sets the bar very high when it comes...
leading by example in all 3 disciplines. Inspiration.
That too by Azmatullah Omarzai, but that
should be at least a couple here. In fact, it may get to the rope. Absolutely haired after it, did Wafiullah Tarakil, but couldn't cut it off. And straight to the cover point field, who has a shy at the stumps. Afghanistan very much look Asia Cricket League 2025, but in terms of straight after, helped around the corner, no fine leg in place, and will fly all the way. Loves to play aggressively. First time in this chase.
Afghanistan need wickets.
It's to the left-handers. He starts. Talk about the importance of the power plays, Ahmed. 33, 35 and 39 twice
In that game, but then that middle order.
A bit more turn today. Rashid Khan will enjoy that. He won't enjoy the fielding effort though, as it's dived over a backward point. Not an easy one to stop and cut off. Again, would we have seen that stop?
His second match. Nerves.
Goes with the googly, pulled into the gap and pulled for 4 more. Thinking about 3-0 and they're plotting. That's not the right line, and that's too easy for a power hitter of Saif's quality. He's hit 3 boundaries, they've all been 6s, and that's a monster. 6 more. We were talking in the previous over.
Hey, Afghanistan team has certainly got some...
Stroking the ball delightfully well. Launches it downfield. Humongous. 6.
Wicket.
Slow delivery, another opportunity. Takes it safely. Ibrahim. Wicket for Abdullah Ahmedzai finally.
Tell you what, the most relieved player in the Tanzim Hasan are important and a very good contributor.
Slow delivery, slices it over. 2 for 2.
By Afghanistan, and that pressure gets broken. He's hit a lot of boundaries, 3 6s, and now this first 4. Saif Hassan just over pitched by Abdullah and punished.
Yeah, brilliant start for the over, isn't it? Saif has looked in a good form today. This was
Boundary followed by 5 wide. Oh, it's a favourite shot of his, and this has gone miles and miles and still going. He's so powerful, Saif Hassan. The second. Somehow ends up going towards fine leg and goes for four. The batter doesn't know how it's got there. Completely beaten for pace. It's actually a skillful piece of bowling, but it flies to the rope.
Well, 100 up for Bangladesh. Jakir Ali had no...
Same length again. It's punished over and over again. Not all the two. It really was a twist and a turn in its way around the world, and for Afghanistan, second leading.
Two things.
Oh, this is looking very, very close and given. I think if Jakir Ali uses the review, he may use it in vain, but he chooses to go upstairs anyway. And it was umpire's call on 2 counts, but Jakir Hussain comes to the crease, the left-hander. Mujib will spell. Oh, and he's cleaned him up. It's 2 and 2. We said he'd like the left-hander off air, now on air. Afghanistan, they always create a twist and turn.
Yeah,
It's a golden duck for Shamim Hussain. 109 for... Oh, what a way to go to 50. Saif Hassan has hit 6 sixes in this innings. Once again, it's raining sixes around Sharjah. And it's going to be a 4th T20 I-50 for Saif Hassan that might lead Bangladesh to a 3-0 series win. Moments after being dropped on what was such a difficult...
Won't be surprised they must be still playing on top of the mountains as well. It's a mountainous hit. Fieldsman coming around. We'll see it sail over him for 6.
Very strong hit. Strong base he possesses, and
Superb shot, slow delivery, and he's picked it really well and smacked it over the boundary for 6.
yeah, I mean, the slow one picked off, and once again it's a strong strike.